Hey guys, it's Sower's Patch Kids. I'm Callie.
I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Immi.
And today we will be talking about Twilight. Yes! All the Twilight movies,
My favorite.
Yes.
I haven't watched them all in forever. It's been so long. Even though I love Jacob with my whole heart.
I did in fact just watch all 5 over the weekend.
Perfect. Wow.
Since there's so many movies, so much happens, and it's so much to talk about. It's just good. Like I need to see all my Twilight fans on this podcast, or I'm gonna be mad.
I would cry, actually.
Okay, Immi, we'll start with you since you have the most. But Amy's opinion is like. I feel like that's a lot of people's opinion. Like, you have more Team Edward than Team Jacob.
Yeah, it's not an unpopular opinion at all.
All my friends are Team Jacob. Except for Lily. Hashtag I love you if you're watching this.
Hashtag Team Jacob.
No. Anyways, Edward is the finest man, most beautiful, most devoted, most caring, compassionate man.
I don't agree.
Actually, he's a vampire, but still.
I want to say I agree, but I also agree because I feel like Bella and Edward are actually soulmates.
They are.
Like, literally. They were made for each other.
I just wish Jacob was her soulmate, though. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, call me selfish. I don't care.
Hey, what happened to Jacob and Renesmee?
True, I forgot about that.
Creepy as hole.
No, he can't help it. He's a wolf.
Creepy as hole, but they're soulmates too. So.
Yeah, and I mean, she grows up really fast, so it's not like he's like, ooh, baby, you know?
Yeah,
he's like, oh my gosh, I get to care for Renesmee after like they leave and stuff, you know?
Yeah, but I just let's start from movie 1.
Right.
Immi, let's go to your opinions on movie 1.
I literally moved here a year ago, and I channeled my inner Bella moving here. So she is my spiritual leader. You know, I was like, I'm going to be her.
Your idol.
I dated the redhead, okay? It worked out in the end.
Still together to this day, so like...
Love.
Okay, so in the first movie, I really think that... I love the way that Bella and Edward meet.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way he's
perfect.
the way he avoids her though. It's just like
oh my gosh, when he thought she smelled, I was like, damn, my feelings are hurt for her. Like if someone had did that to me, I would have been like running out of the room and crying. So
y'all
remember that scene where
the way he's
like blue and he was like
can't.
I would have been like
no,
that's just me.
No, when she caught him trying to switch classes,
I would have cried. I would have
cried. If the guy I thought was like very Mistro's hot boy, like if he tried to switch classes because I was just in one.
Yeah, I would definitely move back.
Me too.
No, but I'm saying like in the end, like it was over good intentions because he was so obsessed with her. Like that was kind of cute.
And he knew she was gonna get hurt if she was with him, just like when that pack of vampires came and tried to kill her. But he saved her. Remember? And she went to the ballet studio and James attacked her.
Yeah.
And I was like, Bella, you are dumb.
I was like in the alleyway.
Literally a recording.
The alley scene was my favorite scene.
Where he pulls up really fast in the car.
Yeah,
yes.
I was like,
and she touches his hand and he's like freezing cold. He's like, I'm just a cold person or whatever.
I'm like, shut up. No, exactly.
And then she figures it out. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Because she still loves him anyway.
Like, the way he's so protective over her. But, Jacob in the first movie, I'm sorry, I like the long hair on guys. Like, I like the long hair. Some tell me, I don't know.
One of my red flags. And it's just not even funny.
But Bella's low-key kind of dumb. I'll never forget
Bella
her
is
going
so
to the ballet
dumb.
studio at the end.
No, I know.
It was
I'm
a
like,
recording.
what? Like, obviously that's a setup. Okay, but no one can tell me that Edward has a better body.
Not at all.
Jacob's just sexier.
Okay, but he has better hair.
No, Jacob.
I don't know about that one, Immi. It's a little rough. I hope people agree.
No, but what I'm saying, Jacob is a goddess. Like,
he's
a goddess.
Beautiful.
He is a goddess. Okay, I'll give that. But Edward's a god, so he's better.
He's a pasty 17-year-old.
He's a pasty 17-year-old.
That just so happens to be a vampire.
Do you know me?
That just so happens
True.
Yeah.
True. Oh, it's all connecting now.
Immi has a type.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, second movie, guys.
That new
How do we
movie?
feel about this? You team Jacob fans probably.
Is
love
that when they like
movie.
fix the motorcycle and like?
Yeah,
is that when
and
Edward
when he
leaves
leaves.
and she like stays in the forest for way too long?
Okay, I can't lie. I was mad at Edward. I was about to be Team Jacob for a second when he left because I was like, "How are you going to do this to my girl Bella?"
But it was like out of protection.
No, but, okay, I'm sorry, but like when he left, I think Bella and Jacob like should have gotten together. But
Yeah.
but Immi, but I'm saying when Edward comes back for her, or like she like gets with
Yeah,
Jacob
she
and ends
went-
up like leaving Jacob for like Edward when like she goes and gets Edward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like,
like
they almost got together, but we just knew it was never gonna happen.
I
Because they messed
know,
up
like
with each
it
other.
would have been nice to see them get together once. Like make the love
I mean-
triangle a little more intense.
Yeah.
Cause like
friends to
I-
lovers.
exactly like how when they hung out to do the motorcycle and everything. Okay, one thing that I hated about Bella though when Edward left is how she did that dumb. Oh, like when she like rode on the back of the motorcycle with that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
Bella,
that
how
was so
stupid.
dumb.
Stupid decisions all over a guy. Even
He
though
was
I
about
know
to
they're
be married.
soulmates.
Yeah.
That for real left you too. Like you're
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that was an L. That was L.
no, it's just the way like I'm like, girl, you're so obsessed with him. You're doing stuff to where you'll literally vision him so that you'll literally see him, imagine him.
That's like suicide without like actually committing suicide. Like she'd rather die than like
she
live without
she
Edward.
was literally putting herself like on the verge of death just so she could like see a picture of him in her mind.
Yeah.
That's because they are toxic and unhealthy.
True. But then I
And
feel like
that's
they
how
are so
every
soulmates.
that's how every relationship in every movie is though.
Yeah.
Like even
We've
her
ju-
and Jacob, their like little like thing was toxic too.
Mhm.
Okay, but
I mean, that
the
was-
reason why I think I'm Team Jacob is because like I don't know, like they were best friends when they were younger.
Mhm.
Like and the way that
They were not best friends when they were younger.
they
Yes, they
literally
were.
talked about how
They
how
were
grew up together.
Friends, but she
Oh my-
moved away when she was 5.
But like still. But like it's
I'm
like
trying to
Don't be
hate. I'm just trying to
salty.
hate.
no, it's like you know, like the
I'm
family
so
friends
salty
that
right
get like the family friends kids that get together.
Yeah.
It's just like
They're like, oh, they're gonna end up together one day. This is like one example of
He's
when
like
they
kind
don't.
of like boy next door.
Mm-hmm.
That's the vibe Jacob.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like but Jacob is so obsessed with Bella. Like
Yeah.
and
That's the problem with these people.
Don't-
They're all obsessed.
I know
For no reason.
Like don't get me wrong. Edward is obviously so obsessed with Bella. Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm just like Bella's stupid. Like
She's just there, actually.
she for real had a baby when the
didn't really have
baby
a
was a
personality.
vampire.
True. She almost died.
Like then again, like putting yourself on the verge of death for a man.
Yeah.
Like
No, he didn't even want her to have the baby.
I
Like
know.
he begged her to not
Yeah.
have the baby.
I feel
and
like-
she still
I
didn't.
feel like part of her, she knew that like she was probably going to die when she had the baby, and she was like, Edward would never let me die. I'm gonna become a vampire soon. Like
She
anyway.
just has too much faith in everyone else but herself.
Yeah.
She needs therapy. She has like a. She has
But
like,
like
a
low key, she does.
arrogance about her life because she doesn't care about her life.
Yeah.
Exactly. The way she treated like Charlie in the movies. I'm just like,
Oh my god!
Yeah,
when
I felt
when she
so
left
bad.
the first time and said exactly what like his mom. Her
Yes.
Mom
I
said?
literally
No.
bawled. I
I
cannot
literally
watch
got
this scene to
goosebumps.
oh, I'm
this
getting
day.
chills
I
talking
skip
about
over
it.
every
too.
single
It
time
literally
'cause it
makes me mad
so
because like
sad.
justice for Charlie, protect him at all costs.
Yeah. Team
Literally.
Charlie.
And he was
Indeed.
like so welcoming back to her every time she screwed him over. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
And like he gave her freedom, like let her do what like
and he was understanding about like the baby and everything. He didn't ask questions, and she still just treated him like he was stupid. Love Carlisle.
Me
Love
too.
Alice. Love Carlisle. Love Jasper. Rosalie grew on me eventually.
yeah.
She's
but,
just like.
but I still don't like her though, because she just treated Bella like crap for no reason.
Yeah,
I know
that's
she's trying to
true.
protect herself, but she was selfish.
herself and the
And in the book, it
family.
even said the reason why she hated her so much is because she wanted Edward, and Edward didn't want
Like
her.
that's so scary that they're like
Yeah, I
siblings.
never said that in the movie,
Like
but in
it's
the book it did.
it's so scary that they're like siblings, but like still.
I thought it was
hooked up.
because
I'm like,
Bella was still human and Rosalie was jealous.
In the movie, they portrayed
Oh,
it like that, but in the
yeah.
book, it's both. In the book, like
Well-
at
well,
first
the
it
books
was
are the
like 'cause of
original
Edward,
anyways.
and then it was also about that like later
Like-
when they got deeper into it.
but like I just don't like her either. Like she has a guy right there. Like take him.
And he was
Yeah,
fine.
and I love
Like,
him.
He buff
Jasper is a
like
king.
that big dumb
literally.
doofus.
I mean, not
I
Jasper.
know.
I love him so much. It's not even funny. And Jasper.
Emmett. I love
Emmett,
Emmett.
that's
That's
what
his
his
name.
name
I
is.
meant Emmett's the king, but Jasper is also king. I love Emmett.
But when
Him
he
and
like
Alice-
when he like
Alice
tries
were
to
very
eat
good.
Bella.
Oh, That was
we won't talk
because
about
she
that.
was so young, like
Yeah,
technically
like,
as a
new to
vampire.
And she was like super delicious.
True, yes, she was very
To
like
them.
yummy.
Yeah.
Smelled good.
Yummy blood.
I absolutely love the scene where he like jumps out of the window with her onto
my
the
God.
tree.
Spider
And they just
monkey.
like yes, and they just like go everywhere together. I'm like,
And he like, takes her to the top of the trees, and I'm like, where's my
like someone do that with me. Like,
Vampire.
Twilight set the standards too high for
Mhm.
girls, TBH.
Actually.
Especially Immi over here.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
I'm making her life
Pasty
my
white
standard.
boyfriend.
Literally, she is making Bella's life her life. Immi is Bella.
Main character moment.
Please.
I'm also Team Marcus. Y'all may not know who this is, but the Volturi brothers. I love Marcus. Long hair, pasty white guy.
Which
like,
one?
Remember,
I kinda
he
looks
like
like
wanted to
her.
die. He's the one who was like nice
That, like,
about it.
he,
and
like,
kept
accepted
telling
it.
not to kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Oh,
love
justice
him.
for
He
him.
just wanted
Honestly.
to die. I know he deserved
Dude,
better.
okay.
He's so yes.
Okay, but one of my favorite scenes is
Yeah.
He goes down. He's like.
It's in Italy where the
no when he
Volturi-
when he like
And he
takes
gets
it
sparkly.
and he's
And,
like,
like-
sparkling.
and like Bella like goes over like
And, like,
runs to,
runs
is
at
sprinting through like
That
literally
scene,
I
the
love that
fountain
scene.
like
Literally
so
getting
weird.
goosebumps.
They
right
would
there,
do
though.
anything for each other.
Yes.
I know.
Oh, good.
I'm just like
And-
Loki.
but
I
have
know
to
I'm
give-
Team Jacob, but like still love their relationship.
Yeah.
Like I just
Mhm.
love Jacob a little more.
I
Yeah.
have to
Like-
give it to Jacob that even though how many times Bella broke his heart, he always stood by her.
Yeah.
Like he's a good man for
Like
that.
he's loyal,
He
and
is
like
loyal.
and isn't it?
Almost to a
It-
fault.
I know, but like, isn't it like when Jacob like accepts the fact that she like wants to be with Edward and like doesn't want to be with him?
Mm-hmm.
He's literally like, I know he's loyal, like obviously, but like he's still like protecting
her
her.
and her family.
Yeah.
And, like, and yes.
Edward.
Yeah. Well,
Which,
like
yeah.
he's literally like just watches over them, like even though she literally broke his heart, like love Jacob for that. That's why I
Yeah.
love Jacob so much because like
He was so respectful about that, and
Yes.
he's so
yes,
protected.
and
her.
like and it's kind of sad to think about because like when Bella didn't want him, like he moved on to her daughter. Like
Yeah.
But he
just
couldn't
like wanted a
help that,
I know,
It
but
was,
like he
like,
just like wanted a
destiny for
version of her.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Part
I
of him
think-
probably
Like
wanted
they
it.
definitely did that on purpose. Like the writers definitely did that on purpose.
Yeah.
But like it's just
So
like
sad.
so
Also, justice for Leah. Seth's sister, the one who
Yeah.
who was like the leader of the wolf pack, and then that was her like
Oh my
boyfriend,
God,
and then he
can we
imprinted on her cousin or her
Oh,
sister.
yeah.
That would make me so sad. Justice for her.
Dude, we should talk about the scene where, oh my god, my first time watching this, I cried
Yeah.
too. The scene where they were fighting.
Oh my
in
God.
Spoilers.
Yeah, sorry.
guys. This
Don't-
whole podcast is spoiled.
Yeah, we
I
already-
know, no, but when they all just fall through the ground and everything, like I literally cried. Like some of the best characters fell down
when
there.
when I
Yeah.
thought Carlisle died, I was
No.
like,
Oh my god,
I-
it was the end of my
literally,
world.
yes.
My soul left my body when that happened. I couldn't. I cried so
and when
hard.
I thought Seth died, and then when they like cracked his ribs, I was like,
No, I couldn't.
Like
I can't
ugly
do this
cry,
anymore. I
like
had to, like,
ugly
take a
cry.
minute.
I was
And
way too
literally
young
just
when I watched that
sobbing.
too.
My
But,
grandma's
oh.
just like,
And isn't it amazing that like Jacob and Bella are literally the reasons why the wolves and the vampires like work
joined.
together, like
Yes.
teamed
Yes,
up.
I love that
Like
so
iconic.
much.
Iconic.
I was like, yes, thank
Finally.
you.
I
Doing
know, but like,
ours.
it got to the point where like since I'm Team Jacob and like in how the werewolves like they like changed their morals completely. Like you can tell that they're just like good people.
Mhm.
Like
and they like work together for the greater good.
yeah, but just like the fact that I'm an animal lover, I just hated seeing them get hurt. That was the
Yes,
thing. Like
me
I'm
too.
fine when like the vampires get hurt because like blah blah blah. But like when
Like they've been
they're,
alive forever.
they're still like the puppies.
Vampires are gonna bounce back. The wolves are like my little animal pets.
I
Yeah.
know, like your little like oh, they just I don't know, like and they're literally protectors. Like it's so cute. It's so cute,
Mhm.
It is.
and you can
I give them that. I love the wolves.
yeah, me too. So like when the wolves were like falling into the ground, I was like,
I couldn't.
that's when I started crying.
It was so sad.
That part's so good, and then like it ends up
And
like
then
being
it's
a
just, like, in
vision.
her
Oh, I
mind,
know.
And I was like,
yeah.
you
I
betrayed
was like,
me.
you put me through all of that just for it to not be real.
I was so glad, but I was like, I went through,
Oh
like,
my
a heart
god! And the
attack
scene
in
when
5-6
Jacob's
degree.
running with
Renesmee?
yes, on his back and like he's getting
By
chased.
the vampire. I was so scared.
And then is that when Seth fell down? Or is
Yeah,
that
it
when
was back when Seth
Yeah,
was
because-
getting killed, and then Jacob was like, and crying. Yeah. that
Wait,
was so
And
sad.
Renesmee was like,
Wait,
Jacob!
That was Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob didn't get killed, but he was like running away with Renee.
I know,
And they had
no.
that mind bond, and it was Seth who got
Oh
killed.
no,
and Leah
because
was like,
because they heard
Leah
because
Howell.
yeah, they heard Leah howl.
And then he
and
got
that-
sad and then
and,
slowed
like-
down.
Yeah.
And then Renesmee was like,
I remember that, I
Jacob!
started crying.
Jacob! And then he got really angry
Okay,
and he
but
killed
can
both
we-
of the vampires.
Can we talk about how Renesmee literally like was the worst edited baby ever?
I feel so bad about that. Why did they try and do
That
that?
was really
I
awful.
know, like it's like worse than when you can like tell it's a baby doll in like
Yes.
movies.
I
I'm like,
read an article about that because I was like, I know for a fact this isn't a real baby.
well, I hope you didn't know it was a real
I
baby. Like just
thought
from
it
looking
was
at
real.
it.
It's like, what are you?
Why is it so glowy? Why does it look like that? They put all their money into the wolves.
Baby ever.
Oh yeah, the wolves were.
Like everything was
Yeah,
wasted on the wolves. And then
One
they
of
put
my
the
favorite
weird baby.
scenes. One of my favorite scenes was when they were having to like camp out in the
Yes.
in the snow, and she lays on Jacob.
Because he's warm.
I would've-
Yeah.
I would've-
That made me mad.
I would
was
have
like, just be
gladly
cold.
done that. No, I would have gladly.
Justice for Edward, because he went through that and he was like, "It's okay. I trust you enough to
And he
lay
went
next
through
to him."
Jacob forcibly kissing his future wife.
True.
Oh,
And
I
still-
didn't like that part when Jacob
Yeah, I
did
didn't
that. I'm
like
like,
when he did that. I
I'm
was
like, you gotta respect it at least.
Yeah.
But like, I do
have no
love
respect.
Edward for like not trying to separate Jacob and Bella. Like, I like how he let Jacob like still be in her life and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because he's the boyfriend that's like wear what you want because I know I can beat anyone up. Like
Yeah.
that boyfriend.
I loved that,
I love
actually.
that.
That's so
Like,
romantic.
he has so much faith in her.
Yeah.
Like he like respects her
Yeah.
and he trusts her. Like I know we were just talking about
He
how
is
it's
the
like
standard.
toxic and
True.
everything, but bro,
But they
Like,
also
I
have
want
that
a boy
sort
like
of
that.
love
Me
and
too.
trust and like protectiveness over each other. It's like mutual.
Mhm.
They might be toxic, but only because of their own personal. Their like love isn't
Yeah.
toxic. It's just because of their own personal problems.
Like the way they like try and be together is really
Yeah.
toxic, but like they truly love each
Each
other.
other unconditionally.
dude,
Mhm.
when they had to keep like everything a secret from Charlie,
Oh my
felt
gosh,
so
it
bad
broke
for
my
him.
heart.
Rough.
Like I just
She
felt
just wanted to know his baby grandchild.
True.
I know, but she was a little ugly.
Little scary baby, actually.
She was so pretty when she hit about like.
When she didn't look like a CGI
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah, when she didn't just
But even
when
the
she wasn't
actor
fresh
who
out of
played
her.
her,
No.
like looked unreal.
I know,
Yeah,
like the
that
toddler. Like she still had like a very edited face, and I'm like, I don't know why you're doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
what's the point?
you're like blurring her face. I'm like,
it was weird.
it's scary.
Mhm.
And the birth was scary. I was like,
Yeah, that scene.
Ugh, gruesome. Oh my god, the
I can
honeymoon
take blood. I
scenes
was
though.
like,
Love
the
that.
honeymoon. I love that. I'm like, that's my dream.
I know if I
An
don't do
island.
like,
Carlisle is the standard for real. He named a whole island after Esme, and like unconditionally loved her and did anything she wanted ever. I'm like,
I love Carlisle.
you are the real standard.
well,
I love them both.
oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, I know this is like backtracking a little bit, but one of my favorite scenes is when Edward like literally sprints across the parking lot and saves her from that truck or that van.
Yeah, why didn't we talk about that first?
I
That's
know,
like the
I
big,
know,
big
I
scene.
know. I'm like, if a guy doesn't do that for me,
Actually,
real.
like break your hand in
I
order to
don't
save
want
me.
him. Like, if he, I don't know. It's just like standards, you know. Again,
He
like
risked his whole life and his whole family.
he didn't risk.
secret.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Not his
Yeah.
life, but like his livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
His sanity.
But I just feel like I have an emotional connection to Jacob.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like the
Not
bad
me, though,
boy,
stay
you know. I feel like Jacob's the bad boy, but he's also so soft.
I'm just Team Emmett,
I feel like
actually.
he's boy next door.
Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been nice. It's been interesting.
Yeah,
so.
pretty fun.
real.
Learn new things
Let's
about
leave
myself.
one thought in your mind. Team Edward.
Mm.
Team Jacob.
Team Edward.
Team Charlie.
Ah, yeah.
We can all agree.
Team Charlie and Carlisle.
Team Charlie, Team Emmett, Team everybody except for Bella, Jacob, and Edward.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Main character's out. Tune in next week and to our broadcast. And
Happy homecoming week.
yes, happy homecoming week. Today's Powder Puff. Juniors are winning.
I don't know.
Thank you guys for watching. And bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.